Okay.
Don't want to start.
It's already started. All right.
All right.
Hi, folks. It's Sally and Gary here. And we're going to make a little video to show you all about our new camper that we got this summer. It's the Freedom Express Liberty Edition. It's a 320 BHDS is the model, and it's a 2020 year. So we're here to just show you our camper and tell you as much about it that we know. Do you have anything to say?
Nope.
All right, I just thought I'd kind of pan across the side of the camper so that you can see up close what it looks like, and we've got some shadows, but we're going to try to do our best with this film. So
okay, now one of the big purchase deciding factors that we had for the Freedom Express was I loved the front end, the fiberglass front end, but one of the things I really liked about it versus some of the ones we looked at was the fact that it actually wrapped around the corner here, so your seam is on the inside here, so it's not going to catch the wind driving down the road and pull things apart. And we love the windshield. It's automotive grade windshield, dark glass that will go into the master bedroom, and it's really difficult to actually see through that at nighttime if there has to actually be lights on inside before you can actually see in. So you still have to watch out for your privacy a little bit.
Yeah, we still have to pull the shade down. We don't want to take any chances.
Yeah. Then one of the things that really was a big selling factor was this little thing right here, VAL stabilizing system. It has everything is electronic right here at your fingertips. It retracts and extends the tongue jack and all of your stabilizer jacks. Now, naturally, you want to level your trailer up before you set your stabilizer jacks down, and then you're all set for it. And then it has a little locking cover over it to protect it from the weather. And then I also just picked up a little handy little cover too on top of that, just for an extra precaution against the snow and things that we get up here in West Virginia. So that will be covering this jack controller right here once we're all done and ready to go for the winter.
Yeah, for this season. We have two tanks here that are nice and covered, and there's the battery and there's the spare tire, so that's nice. Anything else?
And I like this here. This is you might want to be able to get over here so they can see this. This is a battery cutoff, master battery cutoff switch right here. So you can flip this switch down, and when you do, it will actually come off. It's got a little cord to hold on to it. So
what's good about that?
Well, you completely have this disconnected from the trailer in case you have any kind of electrical issues. Plus, for the winter time, it's really good. Part of my winterization is removing this battery, which I've already done once, and then we had to put it back in for this video. So I'll be taking this back out, and I'll put it in where it's warm, just to keep it from just getting cold and hot and cold and hot and wore out.
Okay. So. All right. And another thing we really liked about this particular design were the pretty lights that are there going up each side of the windshield.
Okay. One of the other things we like about this is this compartment here goes all the way through to the other side. It has another door just like this on the other side. It's a little messy because we've got all our stuff in for the winter. It's got two switches here, one for the lights on the front, and then
there's the switches.
And then you've got your little LED lights that light up your compartment.
That's
and
really
you've got
nice.
a table right here that you unclip and pull out, and you can put your table out right there.
A little
it comes
camping
in real
table.
handy.
Very nice.
The other nice thing about this, instead of having a little clip that holds the door, it has a magnet, and you put it up and it holds it. You don't have to worry about it.
And it's slam shut, right? It's a slam shut?
Yes.
All right. Okay, moving right along.
It's got a connection for solar power. If you choose to get some solar, and go boondocking a little bit, get off the grid.
Okay, and how about these steps?
These are the Lippert Steps, which is folds into the camper when you're not using them. They fold in and clip, and that's where they stay. You don't have the things down here where they're not very stable, and you got to pull them down and they get bent when you hit something in the road. This is all inside the camper, which is nice too because it keeps it out of the weather.
The legs adjust at the bottom too, so you can keep it nice and level.
And even when their ground is not exactly level like it is now, this is down a notch further than what this one is, just to accommodate because the ground is not level.
So they're nice and solid. All right. Okay.
This is the kitchen slide out. And one of the first things that happened that we're not pleased with, so we'll give you the good and the bad.
Yeah.
Is on our first trip out, the cover for our vent for the range blew off, and so they're getting us a new one, so we're still waiting for that to come in.
In the meantime, you've got something covering it, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right, our outdoor kitchen. This was one of my top selling features that I really, really wanted. We discovered how much we use an outdoor kitchen when we rented a camper a few times for our family reunion, and they had some outdoor kitchens, and we used it all the time while we were camping out. So
you've got apartment-sized refrigerator here, which we got. It's open right now for the winter because everything's winterized already. The water. One of the things we really liked about this too, and once again, this is already winterized, but the drain actually goes into your gray water tank.
Sorry, we had to pause there because our noon siren went off in town and the dogs always bark. So, okay, you were saying that the water drains...
Water drains to the gray tank, so it just doesn't drain into onto the ground, or you got to empty this bowl out when you get it full. So that's a really nice feature.
I love the pretty backsplash. So
a spice rack, a plug to plug in our coffee maker, which we put our Keurig out here, and we have coffee out here, and it's great. We love it.
Nice storage cabinet right there. Love it. There's storage. Sorry, honey.
You got a light up
storage
here.
there. A light for...
Even when you're outside cooking at nighttime. Another storage cabinet up here. And then the utensil drawer, which wraps around the sink, so it's cut out here for that, and it already has some utensils in there that we keep for the camper, and that's real handy. A cook stove, Coleman gas cook stove. Now you can actually hook this directly into the propane tank line that you use for your camper, or the way that it's set up now is to use the small little containers of propane to hook to it,
but we usually take that off of there and put our little electric griddle on there and cook with our electric griddle. So we're thinking about buying one of those Blackstone griddles, right, hon?
Yeah.
All right.
The back of the camper, one of the things we like is the ladder that will get you to the roof of your camper. And this is a totally walkable roof on this camper, which is a nice feature. Some of them you got to kind of watch out. You can't do that with. And then it's already wired, set up for a camera for the back.
Backup camera.
Will be one of. Well, it's not a backup camera. It comes on all the time, whether you're backing up or not.
Oh, just camera. Okay.
Yeah, so you can see what's behind you on the highway, or when you are backing into a camp spot, you don't run into something or hit something. But it's wired, ready to go. It's one of the next purchases that we'll make, I'm sure. Your hot water heater is back behind here. And then if
okay, hold on.
All right, now we've got the slides out on this already. It's got 2 slides on this side, 1 on the other side, so 3 slides total, which is really nice because it gives you a lot of room inside. But this is all your control from hooking up your campers all right here on the back corner. You've got your water tank here, your city water connection here, cable and satellite hookups here, and then your power, and it is 30 amp going into the camper, but it's a 50 amp cord, so you can get plugged right into a 50 amp service when you get to your campground. Then you got your outside shower here, hot and cold water.
Okay.
One of the first things we had to do too was the first time we tried to use it, cold water didn't work. It was just hot. Was going to rinse off the kids, and they said, it's too hot, too hot. We didn't have any cold water. Found out that the line was crimped inside from the factory. So one of the first things I replaced with a better line, because they're really used real lightweight, kind of cheap lines in these, as you'll discover.
All right.
And it's all to keep the weight down.
Okay. All right. I'm going to come around, and Gary, you can talk about that panel there.
Well, this panel here, this is your slide out for your kitchen slide, and it works on a different slide mechanism than the two other big slides. These two switches here, one works your LED light strip that is above the awning out here that runs the full length of the awning, which is really nice. This is your lights above the sofa, under your cabinets, and over top of your TV.
Do you have them on?
Yeah.
It's hard to tell.
It is hard to tell.
There it is.
In the light that we have.
And we've got some pretty lights in here. And right above this television that came with the camper. And there's the fireplace. All right.
Fireplace will keep you warm too. It does
what
put
they
out
say.
some heat. So
yeah,
actually would warm up this room nicely, but I don't know that it will get into the bedrooms.
Okay, will you close that door for me and see if the lighting's any better? I think that's better. All right, can I talk about my kitchen? Oh, you're gonna, okay, wait a minute. All right, when you come in.
All right, when you come in, you've got a nice cupboard here. And the nice thing about this cupboard is it's got a full length thing here, so you can put your sweeper or your brooms and things that are long. And then you can hang up your coats and things up here. We've got a trash can and stuff in here, so it really does come in very handy. I
love that. That was one of my favorite things. This place has a ton of storage, so that was one of my favorite things about this camper. All right. And here's my kitchen. I love the kitchen. It has an island, which I didn't know that I really wanted an island until I found this camper, and I'm so glad that we chose it. It just provides a ton of space to do meal prep. It has this nice cover for the sink, and it's a double bowl stainless steel sink, and I just love it. It is basically hollow. The entire thing is storage. It has two shelves that go all the way through the whole thing, and so you can store anything you want down there. I'm gonna swing around to this side. More countertop space. That's where we have our coffee maker. Go ahead and tell them about our...
Might help if you didn't have this light coming in here.
Yeah. Okay, it's got a...
nice microwave.
Oh, regular microwave. It has storage up there.
Storage up here.
There's that pretty backsplash again.
Coffee cups and koozies, and then your glass cover for your range that you can flip down and back, and it keeps the grease from getting up on your backside. 3 burners, and I kind of like up the little blue lights. They have kind of accent. Nice little features.
Just a ton of storage, lots of cabinets, and then our refrigerator. We have it propped open right now for the winter because we're not using it, but Nice size refrigerator, enough for us. And then it has this huge pantry. Go ahead and go ahead and open up the whole pantry. Again, just a ton of storage, so should be able to store anything you want in this baby. All right, and then moving right along, another thing that I really wanted was a totally separate bunk room. Even though our kids are grown and moved away and most of them married, we have 4 children, most with significant others or spouses, and we have 9 grandkids. So they don't all live around here, but we wanted to be able to sleep as many of those people as we possibly could, because we love camping and we love for them to go camping with us.
The kids love this climbing wall to get up into this bunk.
So they
really like that.
Always kind of a fight over who gets to sleep in that one. Right. But again, this area has even more storage. Everywhere you look, there is a ton of storage. So
now I have the panel off down here at the bottom. There's a panel here that you have to remove, and I'll do this in another video about winterizing, but this panel normally is over here and screwed into place. But I moved it so that I can shut off the hot water tank. There's 2 valves in there to shut the hot water tank off, so that you don't get any of your antifreeze into your hot water tank.
Okay. And I see my spare comforter is all a mess in there now. But anyway, more storage. There's
a TV thing with hookups above there.
Yeah. So a nice shelf to put a television. More storage. Now,
more storage space here.
One of the main things also that I'm looking forward to, and I've already done, is my crafting while we're camping. And so that was another reason why I love all this storage, because it gives me a place where I can store all my crafts when we're out camping. So here's another bunk that you can raise. Thank you.
This raises up and it's on shocks here. And then these, you can fold these completely out. And the kids do this when they want to sleep here, is they fold these out this way on the floor and it makes a big bed. Or you can just lower this table down and fold it out this way for another single bed underneath this bed here.
And this is also a slide. This whole section is a slide out. Okay? Sorry if I'm going too fast, and I don't want to make people dizzy. So, okay, coming back out, and here's the kitchen, and your typical kitchen table, except that that table can actually be removed and taken outside, so it's freestanding. And will you show the drawers underneath the benches? So this is another great feature about this particular camper.
They slide completely out, and someone's probably been looking for their sunglasses.
Oh, you got some sunglasses in there. Go ahead and take those out. Anyway, yeah, they're really nice, sturdy drawers, and they slide completely out, so you don't have to lift up the cushions and lift anything up to get under there. So beautiful, really great feature. This
the sofa, the thing we like about this is, one of the things about campers when you start looking at these campers is, where's the seating position towards a television? A lot of them will put it on a wall on the side where you're cranking your neck constantly to watch TV. This is right across from the TV, as you can see, and it's not, you're not right up on it. Plenty of space between you so you can see it. And then this folds out into a bed.
That's like I think it's a full size, maybe a double.
Probably
double.
Probably a double. But it's still, you can even lay here in the bed. Guests that aren't in the master bedroom can lay here and still watch TV. The TV does come out. It's on a swivel so that you can pull it out and move it. So if you are sitting in the dinette, you can still turn it to angle it so you can see it.
If you really had to. All right, we just had a surprise visit from our wonderful niece, Kristen, who brought me my very favorite chicken salad. But yeah, there she is. And she's pretending to do dishes while she's standing there. She can't wait to go camping, by the way. Anyway, the reason why I made her get in this video is because she is 6 feet tall. And I don't know if you can notice it, but there's plenty of room above her head still in this camper. So that was another great feature for this camper. So, okay, say go Steelers.
Go Steelers!
All right. Thanks, Kristen. All right, so Gary had to go inside to watch a football game, so I'm left to finish up our film, and Kristen's holding the camera. So way to go, Kristen. Anyway, he was getting ready to say that what he liked the most about this particular bathroom and the style was the bathroom was in the front of the camper where the master bedroom is, and it's accessible to right directly to the bedroom. So come on in and see our little bathroom. So it's got a nice medicine cabinet that we like. That feature, just one sink. Gary installed this toilet paper holder for us so that we had a nice place to hold that, and more storage underneath. It has a regular foot flush toilet. It also came with this little storage shelf right here and hooks to hang your towels. And here's the shower. So I like this shower, and if I can get this off. Anyway, it closes up nice and tightly for while you're driving down the road. It's a nice shower. I've used it several times. Gary also installed a container here that we keep our shampoo and body wash or conditioner in. But it's nice and tall, so anybody who's kind of tall will still be able to take a shower in there if they needed to. So anyway, that, I believe, takes care of the bathroom. So come on in this way, and here's the master bedroom. So the master bedroom has it's a queen-size bed. It's a regular full-size queen-size bed. It's not the camper version. Plenty of storage up above, and I use these baskets to put my clothes in, so it makes it easy to pull my clothes in and out. You know, your typical situation in a camper master bedroom, so nothing unusual. It does have a lot of plugs throughout the whole camper, USB plugs and things like that. This is that front windshield that we were referring to at the beginning of the video. It has a nice pull-down shade, which of course we use that constantly when we're camping, just for extra privacy. But anyway, so that's pretty much the master bedroom. Kristen, if you'll turn around, I wanted them to see where Gary also installed a place to put our television. So that's where we keep our television. There's some hookup available and reinforcement for you to install, you know, the wall mount television. Both of these doors close. Well, they're supposed to close. Anyway, they close up, so. But that's it.